you talk to your son about is confidence. I wondered, what are the messages that you want to pass on to him about that, and how do they maybe relate to what you've been through in your own career?
Hi Sarah. Confidence. Some people have it naturally, some people are taught confidence. It's good to be confident when you back it with hard work as well. And at a young age, I just installed that in him. And what legacy do I want to leave for my son? I think mainly the importance of prayer. I think if I can leave that with him, he will always know how to talk to me in the future, because I'm not going to be here forever. So that's probably one of the things I'd love to leave him, to understand the importance of prayer. Thank you.
Can I ask you a follow-up?
Yes.
I remember before the Francis Ngannou fight, you didn't make this into a boxing versus MMA thing. You said, I'm going out there to fight this man, and it's just about me and my journey. I'm not doing it for the sport. But I did notice yesterday, you said you're kind of carrying boxing on your shoulders here. You are going to do this for boxing. You did say it, I felt like it was a little bit different. Why is the mindset different for this particular battle?
Oh, good question. I don't know, but I remember with Ngannou, remember he beat up Tyson Fury over 10 rounds, and somehow Tyson Fury got the decision. I think Ngannou won. And I was then called in to fight Ngannou. And I knew there was a lot riding on it. And with this one, in terms of putting boxing on my back, it just seems like I'm being called in to, I don't know, say the pugilists, the purists of boxing, and so on. People don't like the fact that I'm fighting Jake. Whether that concerns them is another question, but if we look at the people that don't want me to be here, but they want me to put an end to Jake Paul show, I understand, and that's why I have to carry boxing on my back with this one.
I'm not going to ask you about the critics this time. I learned my lesson from our left.
So you gold medalist, you've been brilliant for over a decade in heavyweight boxing. When you visualise what you do to him on Friday night in front of the world, how does it play out?
Good, really good, exciting on both parts. And me just being too mentally strong, really. But just competing, really. I'm looking forward to competition, I'm looking forward to competing, I'm looking forward to having that kind of Michael Jordan energy. I watched The Last Dance on the plane out here. That guy, yeah, just put me in that zone where it's just like, yeah, you gotta compete. And I'm just looking forward. I think he went and said he's the Iverson of the league. Am I wrong?
White Iverson.
The White Iverson of the league. And this is Jordan versus Iverson in boxing. I can't wait to compete, show my skill set. Yeah, man, it's gonna be good.
I remember Iverson costing up Jordan. I don't think you were born when that happened, but it was a pretty memorable moment anyway.
2019 was the last time you fought here in America, and at that time you had an opponent, who you were also favored against. Is it important for you, because you didn't get the outcome then, to put on a sensational performance here in America and erase that from American fight fans' minds?
Different times, good question, but it was different times. So I'm not carrying that same energy that happened then to now. This is another chance for me to expose myself and showcase my skills to the audience once again, for sure. But yeah, I'm not carrying that energy from back then up to now. That's in the past. It was a tragedy, it was a loss. But if you're in sports, it may happen. You may take some losses. But the goal is to bounce back. And I look at my life through getting in a lot of trouble when I was younger and finding boxing, to getting arrested before the Olympics and then getting allowed to be part of the Olympic team and then winning it, to then becoming heavyweight champion of the world, to then losing June 1st and then getting the opportunity to fight for the titles again 5 months later and then becoming two-time champion of the world, to losing to Dubois and now being headlined at Netflix on Friday. Through tragedy, there can always be a great story. So this is my story, and this is just part of what my life is. So yeah, that energy, there's positives with the loss, and it's a great chance for me to showcase my talent and skills once again.
Thank you. I appreciate your feedback, Chen. I just have a quick follow-up. You're the overwhelming favorite in this fight, both in the sports world, like the sports betting world, and of course popular opinion. But in your own words, what's the impact of a loss for you if that were to happen?
London Bridge is falling down.
I don't think it will happen, man. You asked a question. What was your question?
No, my question is, of course, I know you don't believe
No, wait, what do you say?
Boston Tea Party 2.0, fam.
What's the Boston Tea Party? What's the Boston Tea Party?
It's something that happened many years ago. There was some tea that they threw off. It's a long story. It was in Boston.
Yeah.
He's trying to say he's going to knock you out.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Champ, I guess what I'm asking is, I know you don't believe you'll lose the fight, but
Yeah.
when you think about your legacy, in the event, God forbid you lose this fight,
Yeah.
what is the impact? What do you believe?
Come back again. Shake it off. And I'll be headlining again in a year or two. It's what it is. It's just I'm a player in the game. You take some L's. Well, about the L's, you wouldn't be here, innit? You take some W's, you dust it off, and then when I'm ready to hang up my gloves, I hang up my gloves, and everyone will say, yeah, you done well. You were a tough compare. It is what it is. I've taken L's and I'm standing strong now. Honestly, bro, don't worry too much about all that stuff. Keep rolling the dice, keep giving your best, and that's what you can do.
Thank you.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
You have said this week, a win over Anthony Joshua isn't just the biggest win, the biggest upset in boxing history, in sports history, biggest upset in sports history. And you know what? I actually agree with you. I agree. This is on the level. Don't laugh. This is on the level of USA versus USSR 1980 Olympics. Very few people are giving you a chance. Why do you feel so confident? And do you feel the same way as I do?
Yeah, 100%. This is, the Giants versus the Patriots, 2007. I mean, the list goes on, but the odds are stacked against me. There's no sporting teams in history that have gone together where it's this big of a difference in terms of skill, experience, resume, height, weight, etc. So this is going to be the biggest upset in the history of sports, and you guys get to witness it, and I get to witness it, and thank God. God is guiding me, Jesus is guiding me, and it's all in His glory in their name. So, this is just a special moment for you all to be a part of.
I want to ask a question to Yocasta, if I can. I know that...
That's a good question. I think I just don't give a fuck.
I love that.
I don't know. I think I was just born like this.
Yeah.
Maybe my parents, but I wanted to be a Navy SEAL and just go kill people and shit. So I don't know. I think I'm fucked up in the head maybe a little bit too.
Anthony, do you think that Jake Paul's fearlessness creates a challenge for you?
Yeah, definitely. Jake Paul creates a great challenge for me. And he's got a great mindset for sure. Great family, great brother, great person. So yeah, it definitely creates a good challenge for me. But as I said earlier, competition is really good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
AJ, you called this the ultimate barbershop fight, the ultimate plane fight. Everyone's talking about it. I love that description. I'm wondering, when you were in Valencia training, maybe back home a little bit here in Miami, are a lot of people coming up to you and saying, can you please knock this guy out? That seems to be the sentiment. Are they coming up to you and saying that?
Nah, they're respectful. People are respectful.
They are? I saw in the video there were people there outside the press conference saying, end this man, end this man.
Hey, you do hear it, but remember, you're going to focus on
That's
the
true. No, that's just a sentiment that I feel people are saying to you.
They're just saying, good luck, do your best. That's a great fight. I heard people say, I'm not really into boxing, but I'm watching this fight. But no one's really coming up to me saying anything about Jake Paul. They want me to knock him out. Just positive vibes.
Okay. Jay, could I ask you, earlier this week there was a big announcement that he has plans to fight Tyson Fury. Finally, it's going to happen in 2026, all this stuff and more. When you read that, how do you process it? Because if you do what you say you're going to do to him on Friday, that fight might go up in smoke.
Yeah, it's going to, but I have plans. I want Terrence Crawford, Canelo. We're always looking into the future as well as Anthony. So that's what a good businessman and fighter does. But I'm putting a stint in his plans for sure, 100%. And you're going to see maybe me versus Tyson Fury. Forget about Tommy. We'll just move on to the big bro.
Alexander Usyk wants to fight you in MMA. What do you make of that?
Yeah, man, I'm ready. I'm down. Let's run it. I love fighting. I love challenging myself. And I want to do MMA at some point and just do the unexpected once again. And be a disruptor and do things that people haven't done before.
Maybe you beat him on Friday, you fight him in boxing first.
Yeah, man, look, shit, dude, I'm getting old and shit, so I don't know how much time I got left. I'm getting old. I'm about to be 29, bro. Like, you guys are old as fuck, all of you up here, so I'm getting old too, so we'll see what happens, bro. I might just go on my ranch and just milk some cows for the rest of my life, to be honest.
All right.